They were like, you're having an ectopic pregnancy right now. And I was like, girl.
I'm too classy for this world. Forever I'm that girl. Need you diamonds and pearl. Oh baby, I'm too classy to be touched. I pick them all in dust. I'm stingy with my love. Oh baby, you.
Honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to post this, but I'm like, I'll just record now and figure it out later. So if you're seeing this, thank you for tuning in. I don't know if I'm gonna post this. I just want you guys to see like the raw footage of everything. Hey vlog.
Are you gonna vlog this?
Maybe.
Yeah. This is relaxing?
Yes, yeah. Some. I'll show. Not too much.
Yeah, it is so hard for me to get out of bed. Like, I got home from surgery last night at like 10 or 11. My surgery started late, actually. Like, it was supposed to start at 2:30 and we didn't get started till like 5. So I was at the hospital all day. Oh my god. Ooh. And I gotta pee. Ooh, my shoulder. Apparently it's like a side effect of the surgery. I have a little swelling in my belly. I look like I look pregnant, low-key, but it's just a little bit of swelling. But we're moving better today. I'm able to like walk. Walking at a snail's pace, but we're moving right along. Oh, okay. I'm feeling better, but I feel like the pain. I feel like it feels the same. Like the pain feels the same, but I'm just moving better. I feel like it's the most painful when I'm like getting ready for bed. It's like you don't even realize the muscles that you move in your stomach to do every little thing. It's a girl's day. My mom's birthday is on the 13th and she got a massage yesterday. She's getting a pedicure today. She got a new bag. Right, Mom? Yes. She got her new bag. This is a big body bag. Nice leather coach. I forget which early birthday gift for the best woman in the world. She got her some clothes. Too bad she's leaving me today. So sad about it. She's leaving. But I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Remember I told y'all I wanted to show y'all the honey milk toner. Absolutely love it. It reminds me of the Leah Beauty, the base face milk. This reminds me so much of this. The Pharmacy is their honey milk hydrating essence, and well, the base face milk is a lightweight moisturizer. So this is just like prep, but I feel like they're like the same consistency. But then I'm gonna go in with their new Honey Cloud lightweight moisturizer. Really haven't had an appetite yet to eat so far, so I've been drinking like Ensure. The butter pecan one is fire. Oh my god. Ow. It hurts to laugh. Ooh, that hurt. Using these two together, I'm not mad at it. I actually love this combo. It's very simple. Toner, moisturizer, bam, that's it. Gotta make sure I take it easy today because this is my first day out.
Right this time. God.
Whew, I need a break. I had to take off all of my jewelry, as y'all know. Like, I took off all my necklaces. But they did let me keep my newest earrings in. They just ended up, like, taping them. And I'm so grateful that they let me do that. But everything else came out. I've only put my nose rings back in. I have no desire to put on nothing else right now. Like all of my energy is going into surviving. Okay? My road to recovery, y'all. I'm feeling a little better. I know I haven't gone into depth on like what surgery I got yet, but I will as soon as I'm able to like break it all down for you guys. I will. I feel like I'll do that in like the next, probably tomorrow. I'm just so glad that it's over with because I was freaking out. I don't like surgery at all. Okay? Like I was so terrified. And this last week, it was weighing on me. Like you honestly just never know. So, you know, I was just staying prayed up during that time and just praying for the best and hoping for the best. But I'm glad that my mom is here. But she's leaving today. Yeah, I'm talking about you, girl.
Talk about me?
Cheers. I wasn't really drinking matcha like that because if you drink too much matcha, it can like interfere with like your iron absorption. Good morning, friends. I am 4 days post-op. I just took a shower and I'm so grateful that I'm able to move better each day. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I wasn't even going to vlog this. For some reason, I was being pulled to share my story and I just kind of want to bring awareness to this situation. And it is like for the sake of like Black women, I feel like we go through so much, especially like when it comes to like our health. And so I'm gonna share what exactly is going on with me. I just felt like I need to share my story and maybe this will help a lot of women in the near future, like who has been dealing with the same thing I've been dealing with. Ever since I was in high school, I've always had like the worst cramps. I had irregular periods growing up and things of that nature. And then as I got older, like everything obviously got worse. When I would go to the doctor, I would literally complain. Well, I would literally express to my physicians that like I have the worst cramps. Literally all they said to me every single time was just take some ibuprofen or take some Tylenol. Like take it a couple of days before your period starts and then you'll be okay. So for years and years, I was just taking ibuprofen, I was taking Tylenol. Because my pain was so bad, I was taking about 3 800s like at a time. You do the math. Like that's not good. So yeah, I would always just cover it up with pain medicine or like a heating pad or just literally doing what I could to feel better. Oh, I'm getting older, so I just feel like it's normal to want to go check like your egg quality. Like if you want to have kids, like checking your egg quality, just seeing how your eggs are doing. Just wanted to be proactive, like if I needed to do anything, if I needed to freeze my eggs, XYZ. When you do that, they give you a transvaginal ultrasound. When I was getting my transvaginal ultrasound, the doctor was like, oh, you have a fibroid. You have a fibroid right here. And I'm like, okay. She was like, it's really common in African-American women. And like, we see this all the time. There was one in particular, like, not in the best spot. If I like ever wanted to have kids, it would get in the way and it would actually be very dangerous if I did get pregnant while this fibroid where she's at. I want to bring awareness to this, and I don't even know how I plan to bring awareness. I just feel like if you find yourself having like really painful periods, prolonged bleeding, just really heavy, I just feel like you should go to the doctor and you should ask for a transvaginal ultrasound, just because they are common in Black women, African American women. I feel like it doesn't hurt to be proactive and get the ultrasound, just so that you know where you are and you know like the health and the state of like your uterus. If you are experiencing like these type of pains during your period, so like I said, ask your doctor, reach out to them. Don't take no for an answer. I literally just was settling for like taking ibuprofen and Tylenol just because that's what they said to do. And like when I tell you my periods were horrible, like anybody close to me knows that. And I just don't want anyone to have to go through it if it can be avoided. But ask for a transvaginal ultrasound when you can. I had a procedure called robotic assisted myomectomy. They put a couple holes in my belly and then they gave me, I forget the centimeters, but they're like fairly small, but they also gave me like a C-section scar like on my bikini line, because that's where they were going to pull the fibroid out. I'm grateful that my mom was here. I'm grateful that my fiance was here to take care of me. I'm grateful for my support system. I'm finally recovering. I am 4 days post-op and I'm still in some pain. Like they were just like tearing my insides apart, but I'm walking better. I'm feeling a little better. I'm not able to drive yet. I don't think I'll be able to drive for like, as long as I'm on these pain meds. I obviously cannot drive, operating any like vehicles or anything like that. But I'm taking less and less pain medicine every day. I'm feeling good. I'm slowly getting my appetite back. Just drinking plenty of fluids. My mom just left yesterday and I'm so sad. Like it's nothing like your mother's love. It was just a blessing to have my mom here and help taking care of me and, you know, just being a mom. My sister, she is actually coming today and I can't wait to see her. I am actually about to try to make some food and get back into bed. I get very tired easily, so I'm just going to eat some food and rest. Buki, she has workouts today, so she's been my rock. She's been helping out so much, doing a good job. And I was every time, like I honestly was terrified and I was stressed out before the surgery, just because I'm just so terrified of surgery, because like you never know if you're gonna wake up or not. It's literally like in God's hands. Like if it's God's will, like you'll wake up. And I remember like getting wheeled back. They had gave me some medicine to like make me comfortable, and it was getting in the way of me saying my prayers, because I was like loopy. So I was trying to pray, y'all, and I'm just like, you know, dear God, you know, I pray that you know, place your hands over the doctors, that they're competent and that everything's gonna go smooth. That's what I wanted to say in my prayer, but like it was so like I couldn't even get the prayer out. Like granted, yes, I prayed like weeks up to this, like the night before, the morning of, like right before I got to the hospital, I just kept praying. But like I made sure that I wanted to say a prayer like literally right before, and I just could not get it out because of the medicine. But when I woke up, I was just like, ooh, thank you God, because you know, like I said, anything can happen. But I'm just grateful that I am still here, that I live to see another day, that I can share my story. Hopefully that it reaches who it needs to reach. And yeah, on the road to recovery, my downtime is about like 14 days. So we'll see. I can't work out, obviously. I can't do what I usually do, which is kind of killing me a little bit, but it's for good reason. I hope to have, you know, better periods post-surgery because literally that's one of the reasons why this procedure got done. I'll check back in with you guys in a couple of days. Yeah, I am gonna eat and get back into bed, and I'll talk to you guys in a couple days. Literally the day before I had surgery was the last time that I posted. Today's video is just gonna be us hanging out, me trying some new makeup. We're gonna get into my surgery, me spreading awareness. Also, me sadly not being accepted into the Ulta Beauty Collective because I know y'all been following that journey with me. Some personal growth things that I will be getting into this month. So let's get right into it. Excuse me if I'm looking down, my mirror's right here. I just actually washed my brushes, so let me go grab them. BRB. Ooh. Oh, okay. Too Faced sent over their Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation. They sent over the shade Honey. Now, I am not a big foundation girly. Y'all know that I usually do like concealer, if anything, or like a tinted SPF or a tinted moisturizer, one of the two. But today, since I'm pretty much home ridden, I figured why not try a foundation because I have nowhere to be if it looked horrible. So I don't know if this shade is going to match me, but we're gonna see. So the primer that I'm gonna go in with is the Maybelline Grippy Serum. Let's get right into it. So I had surgery September 29th. Since I can remember, I've had the worst periods of all time, okay? So without getting like too TMI, like I did have some irregular periods. My main thing was the pain during the periods. Oh, I forgot to do my eyebrows. I'm gonna go in with the byeee brow styling wax. Anytime I would go to the doctor and let them know that I was having like bad periods, I was trying to see if endometriosis could be ruled out. And they said based off my symptoms, it didn't sound like I had endometriosis. Maybe I just have bad periods, yeah. And so for the longest time, I just accepted that I had horrible periods and I just needed to take medication that would help with that. And so that's what I did. Within like the last 2 years, like my back has been hurting, just had been hurting for like no reason. I could wake up and my back would just be hurting. I could sneeze wrong and my back would be hurting. And so I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. Actually, I would correlate my back issues to a bad car accident that I was in. I didn't even think twice about it. Like, there's no other reason why my back would be hurting. I'm just trying to give you guys like my symptoms and things like that. So maybe like you could look out for it as well. I'm at the age where I do want to start having kids and things like that. And so I went to go check like my egg quality and things like that. And when you do that, you get something called a transvaginal ultrasound. It goes up your vagina and it checks your uterus, your ovaries, and like your egg quality. My eggs look great, but the doctor is like, you have some fibroids in your uterus, like you have to get an MRI. I went and got an MRI, also went and got an x-ray, you know, just to see what's going on. They called me and they were like, you're having an ectopic pregnancy right now. And I was like, girl. And they were like, you need to take a pregnancy test right now to be sure. I went to pretty much a specialist that deals with this because if I need to get a procedure done, I want the best of the best to do it, right? And so I went to her, we pulled up my scans. This fibroid was so big that they thought that I was pregnant, okay? I get to my appointment, I look at the fibroid. Not only is there one, there's two. There was three, okay? I had 3 fibroids removed out of my uterus. One of them being the size of a freaking, like, can y'all see this? A size of, shoot, like damn near this ball right here. Like this was the size of my fibroid in my uterus. And The treatment plan was to get it removed. So I was like, okay, let's do it. Like, this could be the end all problems of my horrible periods and all of that. The reason why I decided to get it removed was because there was absolutely no way that I can bear a child with that fibroid in my uterus. It would be detrimental to me and the baby. I was like, let's get it gone. Like, obviously I'm not trying to have kids tomorrow, but I do want this gone now so that I can heal. So when it is time for me to have kids, my body and my uterus will be healed. I am 8 days post-op and I'm taking it easy. There's so many things that I have taken for granted before I had surgery that I didn't even think about. Like, I can't even laugh in peace. I can't cough in peace. I cannot even sneeze, okay? I was doing my makeup routine the other day, and when I tell you I sneezed and it just felt like lava was like leaking from my body. Just hurt like fire so bad. I thought I sneezed so hard that I bust my incision open, okay? So now when I sneeze, I'm holding it. I don't have time to go through that, okay? This is giving skin. And for concealer, I'm gonna go in with the concealer I always use. I use the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. And honestly, I wasn't even going to make this video. It was weighing heavy on me and I'm like, I need to spread awareness about this. But each day, it's getting better and better. And I'm just grateful for my support system. Like, Buki has been taking care of me. My mom flew into town. My sister flew into town. My good friends like sent over like a recovery package, and I'm just grateful for my support system. Truly grateful for my family and everyone like who checked on me. Yes, I didn't like broadcast it to the world, but like my family, they knew, and they've been so supportive and been helpful throughout this entire process. It meant the world to me that my mom flew in and that my sister flew in. Now that I'm better, like, I obviously don't need like the supervision that I was having like the first couple of days, because your girl is moving better, walking better, and I'm just excited to heal up and get back into the flow of everything. But I can honestly say that even though I'm not like 100% healed, I feel great. Now that I'm thinking about it, I had this thought the other day and I was like, I haven't had back pain since the surgery. That's so unheard of for me. This past year, like I was saying, my back would hurt literally every single day. And I haven't had an ache or pain in my back. God willing, it continues to stay like that. It was like pushing on everything, okay? By the size of it, this has been growing for years, okay? Years. So if y'all take one thing away from what I'm saying in this video, I just want to say, like, make sure you advocate for yourself. Like, I feel like if I could have advocated for myself a little bit more, maybe. I'm not saying that this is all my fault. We know, like, you know your body. If you feel like something isn't right, like, don't be afraid to say it. Don't be afraid to tell the doctors like what is going on, what you're feeling, and like if things can be looked into. Just don't take "you're fine" for an answer. If I could offer any of my ladies watching this video, I would say when the next time you go to your gynecologist, mention getting a transvaginal ultrasound. I feel like that's the only way to see the fibroids in the uterus, and they're really, really common in African American women, okay? Ever since I had the surgery, like a couple of people that I know, they've all been saying, oh yes, you know, I had them too. So it's like, wow, this is actually really common. Being that I'm here and I'm experiencing it, I want you guys to advocate for yourself and listen to your body, okay? I understand that everybody is different, but anything that I'm saying, if you feel like you're going through the same thing, it's just worth mentioning to your doctor. Took some notes, and I kind of wanted to share a couple of other symptoms that maybe I didn't have, but maybe to look for to indicate maybe that you have the same issues going on or that there could be a fibroid there. Now, we obviously know that I am not a doctor, but I have been doing research because it's something that was going on with me. I was having the heavy and prolonged period anemia. Like, anemia is another thing that was going on with me, which causes you to be tired, weak, shortness of breath, just literally, or cold, just always tired. Pelvic pain or pressure, or like feeling like you're bloated all the time, or if you're feeling like heaviness or fullness, I was experiencing like it just feeling heavy. An enlarged abdomen, sometimes making you look pregnant or causing your clothes to fit tighter around the waist. Like, it's literally little things I feel like that we say, oh, I'm just bloated, but there's the whole time it's a reason why we're feeling this way the entire time. I feel like we push off these symptoms because they can be related to other things. So I just encourage you to just pay attention to your body. Now, I'm not saying that like everyone watching this video has fibroids because you have these issues, but just like I said, lock in on your body and just listen to your body is all that I'm saying. Lower back pain is which that I was having, which was just horrible. Okay, like I couldn't even bend over, walk, cough, sneeze. I couldn't do any of that. Okay, the fibroids can press on your nerves, causing the sciatica pain, like pain radiating down your legs, or if the fibroids are pressing on your nerves, literally my case, pressing on my nerves. Okay, it was horrible. I just want to say that not everyone with fibroids will experience all of these. Sometimes they're only discovered during a routine pelvic exam or an ultrasound. This is just to open y'all's eyes a little bit, to let y'all know like what to look for, and if you are experiencing these symptoms, once again, let your doctor know. The day I went into surgery, there was like 5 other patients before me who were getting the same thing. So it's not uncommon to have them, but like I said, the main reason for me making this video is to show awareness, because I'm a Black woman. This is common in Black women, so I'm just sharing my story in hopes that it helps anyone watching, honestly. I typically don't do things like this. Like, it's been weighing heavy on me that I need to share my story, and so I'm doing just that. I can go on and on and on about this topic, so if y'all want me to make like a separate video, like going over everything under the sun and the moon when it comes to a myomectomy and just like fibroids, uterine fibroids, etc., like I can do that. Just please let me know in the comments. Whew! And also for you guys not to worry about me, like I'm healing. Like I said, I'm 8 days post-op. All the fibroids came out of this incision. So I kind of have like, essentially it's like I got a C-section, honestly. So that's why it's been like hard for me to cough, sneeze, and things like that, because it literally cut me wide open right there. I have a different respect for the women out there who have gotten C-sections and who have got the surgery and had to do it alone while carrying a baby. I just can't fathom getting cut into and having to raise a baby like by myself. So shout out to all the single moms out there who did it on your own, and also shout out to the moms who didn't have to do it alone, just going through that. Women are so strong and we're the most beautiful creatures on this planet. Being a woman, I feel like, is hard. Okay, being a woman is extremely hard, and so I'm just giving all of you your flowers, even to the ones who don't have to go through this. You are strong, okay, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I know I kind of went like off a little bit, but back to this makeup routine. Too Faced also sent over their whipped lip and cheek color, the Cloud Crush, and I mentioned in my unboxing when I got these products, this color, the Bed of Roses. Maybe I'll use this color because it's fall. This actually might be really cute, but I think I need a little bit more. Like, look how that blended out. Also kind of want to like blend out this line because it's a little harsh. While we're talking about makeup, let's talk about how I did not get accepted into the Ulta Beauty Collective. I know a couple of y'all have been following along the journey. Yeah, I got rejected. I have come to terms with it, honestly. I was, how can I say this? Disappointed. I kind of felt unworthy. Hold on. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Ooh. Ooh. Ugh, that hurt, but it wasn't as bad as the first one. But yeah, I feel like a natural reaction to not being accepted into something that you want to do is disappointing. And you go through all of these emotions like, what's wrong with me? Or like, you know, just that self-doubt kind of kicks in, right? But I went to church on Sunday and I was just like, you know what? If it's meant for me, like, it's gonna be for me. I think I said that. Like after, like before I even submitted my application, I literally prayed and I was just like, if it's your will, like I'll be accepted. And if it's not right now, like that's okay. But it still hit me when I didn't get accepted. I was like, dang. I'm still proud of myself that I even put myself out there. Like last year, I didn't even know what Ulta Beauty Collective was. I'm kind of obsessed with this blush. And a big congratulations to all the creators that were accepted this year. Like I love that for you and I'm excited to see what that looks like. As someone who wants to be in the Ulta Beauty Collective one day, I love seeing all the campaigns, all the events, and everything Ulta Beauty Collective. Like just because I didn't get accepted doesn't mean like I'm not ever gonna go to Ulta ever again. How can I be envious or jealous of other people when my time is coming? I'm so inspired and actually it motivated me even more to get on my shit. Okay, like I'm reminded every single day, like why am I relaxing and not making content? Because I've never been on a brand trip before. Like brands are not like banging down my door to like invite me onto trips. So I can't be sad. I gotta keep working. And that's okay. Like this just, if anything, this put a battery in my back, okay? I'm activated. For highlighter, I'm gonna, oh, no, not highlighter yet. Setting powder, we're gonna go in with Old Faithful, the Huda Beauty Ube Birthday Cake setting powder. Honestly, I feel like I learned so much applying for the Ulta Beauty Collective. It actually made me sit and think like what makes me me as a creator. My curls, my lifestyle, the way that I connect with my community, like the way I connect with you guys, told me that I have so much to bring to the table and I really don't give myself enough credit for that sometimes. If you didn't get accepted as well, just remember that like you are enough. You're worthy of being in the Ulta Beauty Collective. This wasn't the right time, friend. Wasn't the right time, and that's okay. Not being accepted has inspired me to just be more consistent, showing my personality more. I feel like I'm funny. Like, I feel like I'm funny. With all that being said, I guess I'm trying to say that I'm treating this year as my prep season. So next year, they can't ignore me. And I feel like you should do the same. If you're watching this and you yourself have dealt with rejection, it could be like UBC, job, relationship, literally school, anything, you name it, just know that this is not the end, okay? This is not the end. This is just the beginning. So in the meantime, take it as a chance to level the up, okay? No crease in sight. What? None. Uh-huh. Yeah. Now that we have set, it's time for a water break. Highlighter. This is the Bio Radiant Gel Powder Light Hider. I can't even laugh. What was that? Let's do this again. Bio Radiant Gel Powder Highlighter in the shade Fire Opal, and this is from Haas Labs. I think I showed y'all this shade before, but she's so beautiful. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, but what? Oh, she's beautiful. And then a little bit on the nose. Yeah, a little bit on the nose. Setting spray. I'm gonna go in with the One Size Powder Melt Glass Setting Spray. She gives skin, okay? So if you want to give skin, this is the one you want. Wow. I don't know if I should go in with the... No, I'm not gonna waste this. I'm not gonna waste her, okay? I don't know if it's just that my lashes have been growing and they look so long, but this new Milk Makeup Kush Mascara, when I tell you, they make my lashes look good, okay? Meticulously engineered to dial up your lashes to the max, which they've been doing, okay? let me just show y'all. They also sent over this lash curler. I've been seeing the girlies like make this hot and then do it. I won't be doing that. I cannot. Okay, so you probably do this and hold it for like 15 seconds. I wasn't counting. But yeah, okay, they curled up a little bit. One thing I love about this mascara, like the 2 times I've used it, like it's not clumpy. Like you can't see clumps in your lashes. Everything just looks so smooth. I've been taking pride in growing my natural lashes out. I've been being consistent with my lash serums. Look at this. I remember I got these from Urban Decay. Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Photo. Lancome, they sent me their Flutter extension. I like to use this mascara on the bottom just because like the bristles are so small and skinny, so it won't like, you know, get on my face. The other day I was so excited to get out the house that like Bookie was like, let's go get dinner and this and that, so I was excited. You ain't gotta tell me twice, so I went and got ready and I was doing like my makeup and stuff like that just because I'm like, oh, we are going out. For the sake of my mental health, like I needed that, okay? She was like, hold on. She was like, oh, your cheeks are so pink today. And she was like, put too much blush on, huh? I'm like, first of all, maybe. Second of all, relax. And then she was like, you lost your touch, huh? And I'm just like, don't do that. Now she's trying to tell me I lost my touch. It's literally been a week since I put on any makeup, so maybe I was a little heavy-handed with the blush, you know? Maybe I'm a blushaholic, you know? But today I feel like I did good. Like, this is a cute face. Very simple, very subtle, but let's get into the lip combo really quick. For a great lip, you're gonna wanna make sure you apply some type of like moisturizer or something prior. I just wiped off the Kylie Skin Hydrating Lip Mask and I'll put this on before I start my routine, and then by the time I get to my lip combo, my lips are like hydrated, and then I'm gonna go in with some setting powder. I'm gonna set our lips so that the lip liner stays. Sometimes I do it this way, sometimes I put my liner on and then I'll do it, but either way I feel like it works the same. I'm telling you, I could eat, drink. Okay, so now you have to reapply the gloss, obviously. Hold on, because I look crazy. We know that we're gonna go in with the Lip Contour 2.0 from Huda Beauty. And then I'm gonna go in with the Lip Bar Gloss in the shade Showstopper. And I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty in the shade Ooh Baby. So what do we think? What's it giving? Did I just find my new routine? And excuse all of these clothes back here. I'm actually on the hunt for a vanity. So if y'all have any good vanities you know where I can find, please let me know in the comments. But I also want to touch on one more subject really quick. I don't know if you guys have seen on TikTok where people are creating a curriculum for themselves, but I felt like that's exactly what I need. I feel like I need some type of a plan to be laid out so that I can see it and like follow along. So I've been seeing these videos of these creators make their own curriculums, and so I'm just like, this sounds like it's the perfect thing for me to do right now in the space that I'm in. And so I kind of wanted to go through my curriculum of October and what that's going to look like. If you know the trend that I'm talking about, like comment below if you yourself made one. The curriculum pretty much is like a syllabus for life. And essentially you're framing the syllabus around class schedule or like a semester outline. Pretty much that's the outline of what a self-curriculum looks like. I broke it down into different units, and unit 1 pretty much is going to be, and I have my notes right here, but pretty much unit 1 for me is going to be vocabulary. So I want to extend my vocabulary. I want to learn about 5 to 10 words a month. I want to be able to use them in a sentence, define them, confidently be able to know how to use the word. Reading like 1 to 2 books. I do have the 4 Agreements. Now I have read this book already, but I feel like when it's something that's such a good read, you can read it again and again and again. This book opened my eyes so much, and I just feel like I want to get back to my mindset like when I read this book the first time. In one of my favorite chapters, chapter 3, the second agreement, and the second agreement is don't take anything personally. I feel like this is such a big thing. I'm a sensitive girl, okay? I can't wait to get to chapter 3 of this book so that I can like get back into not taking things personal. I feel like this helped me a lot. But yeah, so I'm gonna be rereading the 4 Agreements by the end of this month. Can't forget about getting closer to God, being in the Bible, being in the Word every single day, watching a documentary. I'm a documentary kind of girl, so watching a documentary that I find interesting this month. Which brings me to my second unit. My second unit is pretty much like physical ed. I try to aim to get like 10 to 15,000 steps a day. Obviously want to make sure that, you know, I'm taking my wellness supplements, getting my 10 to 15,000 steps a day. Being that I can't work out right now, like obviously like I'll do what I can right now. Like right now I just want to be able to get up and like walk up and down the street once. I feel like it doesn't take much for me to get tired, so like I'm doing what my body will allow me to do right now. But when I am better, obviously hitting those like step goals, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Finding like hobbies to replace my scrolling. Like I got this coloring book. I got the adult coloring book on Amazon. And I'm already excited. This is the Cozy Girl Bold and Easy coloring book. The markers that go with it. I also ordered a couple other coloring books. They have like a stress coloring book, and I just ordered another fall one just because I'm getting a little festive. Replacing my scrolling with like coloring books and just small activities. Completing a puzzle. Going on a field trip. Texas State Fair is here and I want to go again. Yes, again, I want to go next weekend. So just little things like that. Also bought these American Sign Language flashcards because I've always wanted to learn sign language. So I'm going to just teach myself what I can. Like ultimately, I would love to make content and like be able to sign at the same time. It's 500 words and phrases. So I'm excited to learn some sign language. That's how I'm structuring my syllabus right now. I feel like how October is gonna go is going to give me a better idea of like things that I can improve when it comes to the month of November and December and so on. So this is like my guinea pig month, and I'm just gonna take notes of things, like things that I can incorporate, things that, you know, I can make this be productive as possible. Also got a new notebook that I got from Amazon. I feel like I just function better when things are written down. I can actually memorize them. Like I don't like to do like digital all the time. I like to put a pen to a piece of paper and actually like put my thoughts out, and that's honestly how I thrive. I'm so excited for my October curriculum, my self-curriculum to be in motion. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really made this video to remind you guys to keep your health first, listen to your body, don't let rejection stop you, and get on your Zoom, and always plan makeup when you need a good reason. I hope you guys enjoyed this video in this little chat. Let me know in the comments if y'all would like more chit chat style vlogs, and I will add them to my uploading schedule. If you guys like this look, let me know in the comments which products I should try next. I guess until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next vlog. Okay, bye.